So my bike has finally returned and the coil ignition wire has been repaired. It took 3 weeks to the day to get my bike back. And unfortunately, it's because the replacement connector on the coil wire is just back ordered. So many dealers are ordering them because so many riders are coming in with this issue. And that connector is made up of 4 parts, which totals up to $17.36. Covered under warranty because I brought my bike in just in time. We can see that they repaired the connector, but they did not replace the zip tie. So this wire is just loose. The zip tie was placed around the wire to pull it closer to the coil, but it was crimping the wire and creating tension on that connector. So my advice has been to cut that wire tie because it's damaging the connector. But some have said, well, if you cut that wire, are you going to create issues with it dangling loose? We can see it really doesn't move. Basically because the motor doesn't move anymore, which is something I miss. But I don't see how the wire is going to rub against the cylinders enough to damage it. So I really think cutting the tie and having that extra slack in the wire is not a concern. But I will say, I'm not an official Harley employee or even a Harley-Davidson technician. I'm just an enthusiast, so take my advice at your own risk. But I really think cutting that tie makes sense. But I will say this, if the wire tie is already damaging your wire and then you release it, it expands and the wire jiggles around a little bit, you may introduce the problem a bit ahead of schedule. The theory is that you will run into the problem eventually, but cutting the tie may produce the issue sooner than later, which is what I think happened to me. So my dealer did not use the kit from the service bulletin I featured in my last video, mainly because Harley said we won't see it till mid-late October, and they already had all the parts for the connector on the way. So we proceeded and waited for all the connector parts to come in. But if we take a look at the kit that comes noted in the service bulletin, there's really one part that is different that I don't have on my bike currently. And that is this zip tie, which I think moves the wire over and holds it away from the cylinder. And if we zoom in here, we can get an idea of the part. And it's 6U-TCA. So I started Googling and I managed to find that part. And it's a Hellerman zip tie. And here it is. I found the drawing. It shows 6U-TCA. And if you go shopping for that, you'll find it's available, but you have to buy 4,000 of them, and it's out of stock just about everywhere. So I kept looking, and I did find it on Amazon, but on Amazon, they require you to buy a 500 pack for $133. So it's available, you can order it, but who wants to spend $133? So I kept Googling, and I came across All Data Resource. And they will sell them to you individually for a whole 15 cents. But they're going to charge you almost $15 in shipping. So it may be worth it. For 15 bucks, you'll get the exact zip tie that Harley is using in the service bulletin. However, I kept looking, and on Amazon, I found one that was similar, but it's a little bit wider offset. The one in the Harley bulletin is 12.5 millimeters. And I found this one, which is 25 millimeters of an offset. So it's a bit wider. So in theory, it will actually put a little further bend in the cable, eating up more of that slack. So I thought, well, this might work. So I ordered it. Now, if you're shopping for the connector, you'll find it at NAMS and a couple other places. But NAMS is a good resource for Harley-Davidson connectors. So the Delphi Coil connector is available for $5.95, but it's only on back order. They're also offering the complete coil repair kit. So it includes the coil connector and the wires. but there's no offset zip tie. So we can see there's a wire tie holding the wire up against the mounting point, and then it's loose after that. So this will go in there and offset that, so pushing the wire over almost an inch with this tie. And there we go, we snipped off the existing tie. Now before we insert this into the hole, we're going to want to zip tie the wire, because you won't be able to work back there. That's probably why they have you lift up the tank and take this mount off, so you have more ability to work with it. But I think we can do it. Let's give it a try. So we'll feed the zip tie around the wire and then start it. So we won't pull it tight just yet. We'll give ourselves a little bit of room to work with. Now we'll try to insert it in the Christmas tree hole. And you can see it sticks out a little further than the other one, but that's not going to create any clearance issues. So we have it aiming towards the front of the bike, and we'll now pull our zip tie wire tight. But again, I wouldn't go too tight. So we can see with the offset zip tie in place, it's actually brought the coil wire very close to the cylinder head. So now clearly it'll be rubbing. And if we went with the Harley version, it would be a little further back, so it would be behind this part of the bar. But I think it's still way closer to the cylinder head than if we just left it dangling loose. So I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. So then I looked at it closer, and I wondered if we just angled it down. So not straight down, but off to a little bit of an angle. I think that would hold that wire away from the cylinder head, but also not put a lot of pressure on that connector. So let's give that a try. Okay, so now we have it angled downward. You can see it still really pushes it closer to the cylinder head. So if I angle it all the way down, it really doesn't help much. It just keeps it kind of still loose. Because this offset is really just a bit long and the Christmas tree doesn't hold it that secure, it still moves around a bit. So I think it'll still wiggle over time, and I don't know if this is really such a good idea at all. I really think it was better just the way we had it. But I think we can understand now why Harley put a zip tie there, because they were trying to deal with this loop here. So it's really a service loop, and they didn't want it touching the cylinder heads. But I think to get the clearance we're after, we're really better off without this offset extension. Now the Harley one is a lot shorter. It's only 12.5 millimeters, so it's almost half the distance. So that one may fit better. So I've actually found, just using a zip tie around the hole where the Christmas tree connector was, it puts the wire at a little bit of an angle. So it forces the coil wire just a little bit to the side. And then I left it fairly loose down here for the connector. So there's still some play here, so there's not any pressure on this connector. Though these wires are a little exposed, I might cover that up with a little Tessa tape. But I think this design pulls it a little further away from the cylinders by just using a zip tie through the hole, pushing it off to the side just a little bit. I think we can understand why Harley put that zip tie there in the first place, just to pull that wire in and secure it a little bit. I think with no zip tie, there's really no issue. As we saw, even with the engine running, there's really no chance of that wire rubbing enough against the cylinders to either melt it or cut it. So I'm just not worried about that. For now, I'm just going to run with the zip tie through the hole where the former Christmas tree zip tie holder was. Just moves it a little off to the side, which I think is a good idea. And later on, when those kits become available, maybe I'll snag one from my dealer and then I can have the official zip tie that's offset a little bit less than the ones from Amazon. So this coil wire connector has actually been used for a very long time. It's actually a Delphi connector. And Harley has placed the coil in this location on other models without this issue. So I really do think that zip tie they put there to pull the wire away from the cylinders and just to neaten it up really created the issue inside the connector. So removing that zip tie I still think is a good idea. But then again, I'm not an official Harley representative. I'm just an enthusiast, though I could be wrong. But I'm sure happy to have my bike back and the connector fixed, and it's starting and running just fine. So that's all the issue was. The bike is truly an amazing ride. The less weight, the ergo changes, the suspension improvement. It is a way better ride than the older touring models. It is annoying that we continue to have harness issues with this bike, and hopefully they will come to an end, and at some point the bike will just be reliable. But until then, you know I'll keep you up to date, and I always will give you my opinions and ideas how to make the bike better. If you find this information useful, I sure hope you subscribe and you share the information with someone else. But until next time, in the friction zone.